Hello, and welcome to the VID Declassified Design Survival Guide, provided by VID and the Pearce Center for Professional Communication. My name is Maren Parkinson, and I am an intern for the Visual Information Design program. I will be covering part 2 of this 4-part series. These vlogs are for anyone who desires to further their knowledge of design principles in Adobe Illustrator to more effective designs for your academic and professional projects. Throughout this series, we will discuss principles and tips for color, typography, Adobe Illustrator, and grouping and organization when creating a design. Today, we are discussing typography. Let's get started. Here we have an example of a flyer design in Adobe Illustrator that could be made more effective with the proper typographic principles applied. For this video, I will demonstrate how typography impacts design both positively and negatively. Typography can negatively impact a design if the choices don't represent or assist the overall purpose trying to be conveyed. Here's an infographic explaining some common typographic principles and rules. A typeface is a set of characters of the same design. These characters can include letters, numbers, punctuation marks, and symbols. There are different typeface families that center around specific attributes of each character. Serif typefaces have the little feet things that hang off the edge of the character, which is the serif. A sans serif typeface is the opposite and lacks serifs, or the little feet. Slab serif typefaces have big, bold serifs. They remind me a bit of building blocks. Script typefaces resemble handwriting. There are also decorative fonts that are used very sparingly, but they are all different and unique from traditional typeface families, so they have their own instead. So, what's the difference between a typeface and a font? A typeface is the name of a character design, and the fonts are the different levels of stroke in each set of characters. For example, for the font Times New Roman Bold, Times New Roman is the typeface, but it is in the bold font. Other different types of fonts can be regular, italic, bold, and black, with variations of levels between each typeface. Different typeface and font combinations can portray different meanings. I have listed a few here for examples and visualization. Sans serif fonts are always seen as the neutral choice, but a serif font is always timeless. Italic sans serif fonts are passive and moving, but italic serifs are typically depicting quotation. Slab serifs resemble something that is confirmed or set in stone. Black fonts are extremely bold and eye-catching to the viewer. Script fonts are elegant, but a bit harder to read with all the cursive letters being connective. And then one typographic faux pas to note, Comic Sans. It is a horribly ugly font and is commonly known throughout the design world that you just don't. The first thing that catches my eyes, oh look, Comic Sans. Let's change that and turn it into a prettier font. Let's make this helping you can see phrase a bit more neutral since it is the headline of the piece. A semi-bold sans serif I think will look good. And I'm gonna right align it just to help it balance a little bit more. Now for the contact information, let's go ahead and fix that. Same thing, but not as important, so we'll make it regular. Now the contact information, wow, that hurts my eyes. Let's do a calm, not very busy font. Acumen is good, but let's lower it so everything fits on the line it's supposed to. Okay, let's go ahead and align this so it fits better. Next, the mission statement, because that's the second most important. Acumen again. But let's go for something a little bit bolder, maybe wide bold. Make everything fit. So we're going to lower the font size. There we go, all on one line. Fix it so it fits better. Let's fix the body, Acumen, but we'll just leave it at default that time. Fix this body. Default again. Same thing here. Default again. Last but not least, these headers. Acumen, let's do something in between the two. Extra condensed black, I think would look good, but we gotta make everything fit on the line, so we're gonna lower the font size. There we go. And the exact same thing. Extra condensed black. There we go. Type is an essential aspect of design, and for the meaning of your design to be conveyed to your target audience, you must consider the meaning and cohesiveness. I hope these tips will help you use typography more effectively in your next design project. Keep a lookout for part 3 of this 4-part video series, where Kelsey will explain some helpful Adobe Illustrator tips and tricks. Thanks for watching!